Hi everyone, so I just finished filming my favorite books of the year so far, so that will be up before this video. I think I want to just try for this month, picking up where I left off from the first vlog and then like vlogging and then, vlogging until the month is done, or maybe even the whole summer. I don't know, because I realized that like sometimes I like introduce a book in a video, but then I don't finish it in the video, so then you don't actually get a review. So whatever, I want to talk about this book before I return it to the library because I did finish it. So this is The Knife Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I was reading this in my last vlog, which I'll link down below if you didn't see it. So I finished it and I ended up giving it 3 stars. It probably would have gotten 4 if there was slightly less language slash violence. The language was not that big of a deal. Like, I think they said the F word like once, and they also said Jesus once. But I think it's really the violence that was like, whoa, it's like pretty ruthless. Yeah, so it wasn't my favorite thing ever, but I think the premise is really strong, and it's funny because I can kind of see where this is going. And like when I first finished it, I was like, yeah, I want to read the next book. Like, I need to know what happens. But I'm also like, yeah, but I think there's just like a lot of sadness in store. Like, I almost want to skip the second book and just go straight to the third to like see how it all wraps up. Because I do want to know how the 2 characters like figure everything out, but it's going to be a lot of pain before that. So I don't know if I want to, So I'm not writing it off completely, but I'm not in a rush to pick up the next book either, so whatever. Because also if they're all this big, I don't really want to dive into that. But I am glad that I read this. Now I know, and whatever. So, I mean, those are my thoughts. If you want to know what this book is about, you can watch my other vlog. I'll link it down below. But yeah, 3 stars from me, and I wrote like a tiny little review on Goodreads, but I just wanted to say that. So, I have more to say about the Maid of Fairbourne Hall. I remember the title this time. So for this book, this is just, I don't know, it's super random. Like sometimes I do that where I just like go onto my Libby app, and my most recent searched author was Julie Klassen, so I clicked her name. I went to the first book that I hadn't read yet, and I got it, and so it was this book. When I first got it, I like read the first chapter, and then I didn't read anything until I finished The Knife Never Letting Go. Instead of scrolling Instagram at night, I have now been reading instead, so that's good. But in a way it's not, because I stay up really late. But it's summer, so it's fine. Anyways, I stayed up really late reading it last night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't say the date. Does it matter? I don't know. It's Monday again, so Monday, July 12th. I'm a little bit hyper, so bear with me. The Maid of Fairbourne Hall. Yeah, so I got super into it last night, and I read it for a lot of hours. And Julie Klassen's books are always super long, so you feel like, oh, I must be close to the end, but no, not even halfway, so whatever. So the thing is, sometimes her books are a little bit slow to start, and that's what I found with this one. But now that I'm into it, I like it, but then also there's a lot of day-to-day stuff that I'm like, ugh, get on with it, So the only one that I found wasn't like that was The Silent Governess, but maybe it was because the first one I read and I didn't have anything to compare it to, but I do quite like it though. I would recommend it. To me, the faith really stands out, which it's not even there that much, but like both the characters pray just a little bit, and I really like seeing that. Like they just kind of send up little prayers to God, and they don't really know what they're doing with their lives, and so I relate, and I appreciate seeing that. So I like that aspect, and I do quite like the main girl character we're following. So what this book is about is this girl has a really evil stepfather who wants to marry her off to his cousin so that they can all get her inheritance, because her dad passed away and left her everything, but she has to turn 18, I guess, to get it. So she overhears like their plan, and she's like, I have to get out of here. So she runs away, and she disguises herself as a servant, and she gets hired at this manor, I guess. And wouldn't you know, the manor she gets hired at is the manor of the guy who wanted to marry her and like kind of courted her, but she was into his brother, but his brother is actually a scoundrel, and so she doesn't know that though, and she's like, oh, I'd prefer him, but whatever. And then so yeah, the other brother was the one who proposed and like wanted to be with her, and she was like, no. But he still loves her and all that. So yeah, she's working in his manor, and she has to like pretend to be a servant and stuff, and it's pretty funny. I always think like, what would I do in that situation? Because, you know, back then all of the rich people, they didn't know how to do basic things because servants did it all. So it's so weird to me to think like she doesn't know how to make a bed and she doesn't know how to, I can't think of anything. But then like there's a little scene with like the chamber pots, which I literally have never even thought of, which is, I guess, shows my ignorance, I guess. But like she has to empty the chamber pots and it sounds nasty. Like, yeah. So anyways, there's like funny little things like that, and I'm enjoying it. So I don't know when I'll finish it. I'm not that far into it. I think I'm on chapter 12 and there's like 30 something chapters. So yeah, but that's the only thing I'm reading right now, you know, other than my nonfiction that I'm reading. So I've kind of been trying to figure out what I want to read next physically, because as you know, I've got a ton of ebooks that I have access to, but I'm currently already reading one. Oh, yes. Okay. Intermission. Hello. My mother called, so it's fine. So what were we talking about? I said all that I wanted to say about that Julie Klassen book. So yeah, that's all that I'm reading. Oh yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what physical book I want to start. So what I'm thinking is, I feel like this is low. Better? I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready to start this, but I think I'm gonna just force myself because I don't want to put it off any longer. And I do want to make a Francine Rivers, calm yourself. Okay. I do want to make a Francine Rivers video, kind of overviewing all of her books, all of the ones that I own, all the ones I've read, give some reviews, and I mean, that's about it. And I guess get your guys' input. And I want to at least have started this one before I make the video, so I at least have like something to say about this, because I've literally shown it in so many videos and I still haven't read it. So yeah, we'll see. Why don't you just like come on over? How about that? I'm gonna put you on my little chair. If you guys have noticed, I got a rocking chair, so you're on it now, so I hope you're okay. Hey, this is good. Dude, I like it. So I just feel like chatting, whatever. This is a hangout video. So these are the books that I am most interested in and I want to pull from. As you can see, Trisofters is on here. I usually sit in this rocking chair in the morning and at night. I mean, all day, honestly. So yeah, I've read more along in this book. I'm on page 30. She's talking about the brain right now and how like there's 3 parts to it and the functions of each part. And I've heard these things before, but it's interesting to hear it in the context of mental health, because I've heard it before in like developmental stuff, like within the education world and how kids learn and stuff, but I haven't really heard it in mental health. So I find that quite interesting. Probably shouldn't touch the rocking chair. Okay. Honestly, I just really want to read Love and the Silver Lining by Tammy Gray. But I need to finish the Maid of Fairbourne Hall because it's due back to the library and I don't want to have to re-request it and blah, blah, blah. It's an ebook. It'd be easy to renew, but I don't want to do that. I just want to finish it, get it out, and then read all of the ebooks that I have. Okay. Yeah. Because yeah, at the same time, I'm kind of in a phase where I'm like, I don't know what I want to read. So I kind of have to just start something, even if I'm not that into it, because then I'll get into it and I'll read it. But I don't really know what I'm looking for right now in a book. Like, I'm enjoying the Maid of Fairbourne Hall, and I could just like read that until I'm finished it, but then I'll really have nothing I'm reading and I'll be like, what next? Also, I wanted to know if you guys have noticed. You're my friends now, okay? So I'm just gonna talk to my friends. In January sometime, I think in my February TBR video, I'll link down below. That was when I had my super dark hair. Do you guys remember that? Look at it now. I have not dyed it since then. This is all fading. So if you remember, I guess like look at the video before, my hair was like 3 different shades. I've had a rough time with hair dye. I don't know. I wanted to be blonde for so long, but it really damages my hair, and like as you can see, it's not great. So I was like, you know what, I need to just dye it brown and then it can grow out how it grows. So like right now, this is my natural color. It's like a light brown, medium brown, whatever. So my hairdresser like dyed it all brown, and it came out so dark, and I was like, oh, okay, that's darker than I expected. But I ended up loving it. And it's so interesting because the fade was so subtle that all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, I'm like blonde again down here. So I don't know, because like when you pulled it up, it's like, oh, what's a good example here? Look at that. That's quite a difference, you know? So anyways, I mean, the sun fades it, and then also when you wash it, it fades, because it wasn't like it was a semi-permanent brown color. So that was why this, yeah. But anyways, so sometimes I look at myself, and then when I look at older videos, and I'm like, whoa, my hair was really dark, and it's like not anymore, and I didn't do anything. It just faded by itself. So yeah, I wanted to say that. Okay, talk to you later. Oh boy, here we are. Okay, so I am heading to the Christian bookstore. I've mentioned before that I have like a full-on Christian bookstore in the town closest to me, and so I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna see if they have any new sales, and so I thought I would bring you guys along with me. I don't know if I'll end up filming in the place, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna take you along. I'm back. Didn't get anything, so it's fine. I did need to go get groceries though, so that's what I did. I'm gonna read the Maid of Fairbourne haul. I really want to finish it today, which is kind of ambitious, but I think I can do it. So I'm gonna sit down and read and see how much I can get done. I do want to go out for a walk today. It's like really hot though. It's like 30 degrees. So I'm gonna wait till it cools down a little bit, although it doesn't usually get cooler, it only gets hotter. We'll see. There were some books at the Christian bookstore that I could have got, but I was like, I don't need them, and I've got so many books already. Like honestly, I'm set. I don't need to buy any more books, because even the books that I have, like I'm not even gonna get through them all this year, which is like, okay, why am I buying more to add to my thing? Anyways, the struggle is real though, because it's so fun to buy books. But if you've seen my video where I talked about like books were kind of like an idol at one point, I'm just kind of like more conscious for myself. I'm pretty conscious of like how much I'm spending on books and like where my heart is at when I'm thinking about getting a book. I just want to be wise with my money, you know? So anyways, enjoy your afternoon. I am going to read. I might update, I guess, if I like read something cool about it. So far, I really am enjoying the story. I read a little bit more this morning and I like it a lot, so that's great. I haven't started a physical book, so whatever. Hello, I'm in my rocking chair and I'm going to review the Maid of Fairbourne haul because I finished it. So yeah, I ended up really liking it. I gave it 4 stars, and what can I say? I ended up, it turns out I really like stories about it turns out I really like stories about do I say about? About. It takes too much effort, so I say about. Okay, as you guys know, I'm Canadian, right? And I don't think that I have like a specific Canadian accent, but I think there's a few words that I say that are specific to Canada. I got one comment once that I say about like Canadian ways, but I don't say a boot, okay? I don't say a boot like I'm wearing a boot, you know? I don't know how I say it. How do normal people say it? Like, I guess, what? Like in America, how do you guys say about? Like I don't know. I'm really stumped. I notice every time I say that word now, I'm like, how do I say it? Anyways, I tend to like stories where the main character is from like high society kind of ish, like, you know, is high ranking, and they have to pretend to be a servant or a maid or someone lower in station. And then they like see, you know, what it's like. That's what the story was. So this girl, I explained it, right? Yeah, I recommend it. I really liked it. It would rank higher on my Julie Klassen ranking if I made one. I should make one. I feel like I need to read a couple more, like 1 or 2 more of her books, and then I'll make a ranking video. That would be good. I wanted to give a little French update as well. So it's going decent. It's only been a week, right? But I found The Blessing. You know The Blessing by Elevation Worship? Carrie Job sings in it. It was super big last year, and it still is an amazing song. I love it. There's a French version, so I'm gonna try to learn it and memorize it and be able to sing it in French. So that's been pretty fun, actually, because you know the "he is for you" part? Like, they repeat, "he is for you, he is for you." Well, in French, it's "il est pour toi, il est pour toi," and it's really funny because it means he is for you, but it's just like, it's just, I don't know. It's been fun, yeah. Okay, I needed to move because I was distracted. You can see the rocking chair is still moving. So, I started Love and the Silver, I don't know the title. What? Okay. Collect Yourself. There's gonna be a lot of bloopers in this video. It's fine. Okay. I started reading Love and the Silver Lining by Tammy. It's the sequel to Love and a Little White Lie. And yeah, I started it last night. I'm only 1 chapter in, but I'm already like excited. Yeah, it feels good. So I think I'm gonna really like it. And based on the first book, I wondered if this would be the romance. And now I was right. So I'm proud of myself. Because normally I'm really bad at predicting things, or I'm just like oblivious and I don't see things coming, and then they could have been obvious, but I just completely missed them because I'm kind of like, what you see is what you get, and I don't read into things as well. But maybe that's just, I don't know. Still haven't started a physical book because today was like a cleaning and sorting day and a listening to BTS day. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to Bible study. Have a good day. This vlog is gonna be so long, and it's fine. I hope you are enjoying it. I'm feeling great, so it's about time, you know? I'll see you tomorrow.
What can I get for you?
I'm gonna get a grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew, please.
Perfect.
Could I get caramel drizzle on that?
Yes.
I'm still half asleep, and I just showered, and now I'm getting Starbucks because I just feel a little bit dead to the world today. I didn't record anything yesterday. Today's Friday, and I think I'm gonna put this vlog up tomorrow, so this will be the last day of filming, I guess, which is fine. I got a lot of content earlier. I'm almost done reading Love and the Silver Lining, so I'm super enjoying it. Her writing is just so infectious. It's really, really good, so I've been loving that. Anyways, I just wanted to check in and show you my Starbucks, but the problem is I film on my phone and I pay with my phone, so you can't see me getting my drink because I need my phone to pay. I got my drink. Vanilla sweet cream cold brew, my favorite drink from Starbucks. So I'm now going to the grocery store, and that's about it. I don't know why it feels like I found a better setup here. It's precarious, that's for sure, but it's working. I literally shoved my tripod into like the corner of like my dashboard and my window, and then I stick my phone in it and it works, so yay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, good idea. Here we go. Yeah, I'll park far away, whatever. My own spot. My own little spot. I am just loving BTS so much. I really need to share my favorite songs and stuff because you need to know how good their music is. Hi everyone, so it's literally 9 o'clock at night on Friday and I wanted to put this video up tomorrow and I realized that I did not update again today. So I did finish Love and a Silver Lining or Love and the Silver Lining. You're seeing the cover right now. I'm really sorry about my dishwasher. I'm gonna go turn it off. I ended up giving it 5 stars, loved it. It flew by. Her writing, again, it's just like so consumable and I just love the way she writes her characters and I really love that they're slightly older. Like the girl is 29 and the guy is 30, I'm pretty sure, or maybe they're both the same age. So yeah, I ended up loving it and what an amazing sequel. This is her newest release, so it hasn't actually come out yet. It comes out in August, but I would highly recommend reading the first book. They do mention characters from the first book, but characters are from the first book are not in this book. Actually, well, the 2 main characters of the first book are not in this one actively. They are mentioned though, and like there's some history that you'll need to know going into this one for it to make the most sense. But otherwise, would for sure recommend it. I would recommend anything by Tammy Gray. Like at this point, she can do no wrong. I think her storytelling is just incredible, and so yeah, loved it. Super recommend. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I was pretty crazy at the beginning. It was so fun to do that. I really want to include more like true parts of myself, I guess, like all the bloopery things that I usually cut out, but it was really fun to leave it in this time and I hope that it goes over well. Either way, whatever. And you can see all the different sides of my personality. There's a lot going on in my brain and a lot of it came out in this video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a good night. Goodbye.